They thought the neighborhood belonged to them. The rules, the fines, the control, the authority. Everything written in those HOA documents made them feel like kings of the street. But there was one problem. Some battles are not about rules. They are about power, and power always has a limit. Welcome to HOA Under Fire. This is where quiet neighborhoods turn into war zones, where simple disagreements become legal storms, and where homeowners finally decide they have had enough. It all started in a place called Brookhaven Ridge, a peaceful suburban community. Clean lawns, perfect houses, silent evenings. But behind that perfect image, something was boiling. The HOA board had recently changed leadership, and the new president, Marcus Caldwell, believed in one thing: strict control equals a perfect community. At first, people did not mind. Small rules came in: trash timing enforcement, parking restrictions, fence color approvals. Nothing too serious. But slowly things changed. Fines started appearing for the smallest mistakes. A garbage bin placed 5 minutes early. A lawn slightly taller than allowed. A flower pot not approved by the board. People began to feel watched, not protected, controlled. Then came the notice that changed everything. The community playground near Oak Street, a place where kids had played for more than 20 years, was now considered non-compliant. The HOA decided it had to be removed. When residents saw the notice, they could not believe it. This was not just a rule. This was their childhood. A meeting was called that same week. The hall was full, angry voices, confused faces, tension in the air. Marcus Caldwell stood at the front. Calm, confident. He said the decision was final. The playground will be removed and replaced with a private garden for aesthetics and property value. That sentence changed everything. A father stood up, then a mother, then another resident. But Marcus did not move. He believed the rules were on his side. That night, the neighborhood split in two: those who obeyed and those who started digging. What they found changed everything, buried deep in old documents. A forgotten clause: the land was donated with one condition: it must remain a public recreational space forever. No HOA had the authority to remove it. The next morning, residents came back with proof. They placed the documents on the table. For the first time, Marcus looked unsure, but instead of stopping, he pushed harder. He said interpretation could change and the board would move forward. That was the moment everything exploded. Residents organized, lawyers got involved. Social media spread the story. Local news arrived. The quiet neighborhood was now a battlefield. Then came the turning point. A legal authority reviewed the original deed and confirmed the truth. The playground was protected. Land removing it would break the law. The HOA had no power. The decision hit like a shockwave. Meetings stopped. Fines disappeared. And the removal order was cancelled, but the damage was already done. Weeks later, Marcus Caldwell resigned. Quietly. No announcement, no speech, just gone. And the playground stayed. Not just as swings and slides, but as a symbol, a reminder that rules without justice do not last. Today, Brookhaven Ridge is peaceful again. But people remember, because they learned something. An HOA can make rules, but it cannot erase the truth. And sometimes the community fights back. Not with anger, but with facts that cannot be ignored. Welcome to HOA Under Fire, where every rule has a story, and every story has a turning point.